This is the book of Luke 21, verse 11. A great earthquake shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence, and people sights and great signs shall be from heaven. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Kakadash, Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. And the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, and name Hamashiach Yahushua. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash Lutum, and I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf once more, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson of the latest of earthquakes in diverse places as of April the 14th, 2025 on this Monday afternoon. And you had a large 5.2 earthquake in San Diego County. And then I believe it had the aftershocks of that as well, too. First, you had a 5.2 earthquake over there in San Diego, the largest in a while, I believe, according to a news article. So you had a 5.2 earthquake over there in San Diego. And then the aftershocks was a 3.5, 2.9, and a 4.0 earthquake in that region in the San Diego, the southern part of San Diego. Yep, this is from the San Diego Tribune.com. This is, San Diego Union Tribune as of April the 14th, 2025. It says a magnitude of a 5.8 earthquake short northeast of, let me rephrase that. Northeast of San Diego shakes most of Southern California. April the 14th, 2025. And keep this in mind, we've been having a lot of meteorologists, weather experts was mentioned for years, Slovakia. They was mentioning years, and as of recently, of a potential large earthquake might hit in that region over there in California. Because, we've been seeing large earthquakes hitting close to near Malibu, near the near Los Angeles, not too far from Los Angeles, different parts in the Bay Area. I would say like the further south part of the Bay Area. You've been seeing earthquakes, large magnitudes of these earthquakes. So we definitely throughout the years and in recent and as recent as well too, definitely been seeing significant of the increasing of these earthquakes. So now we're going to continue to see increasing more signs of it. As it says again, I just want to add a side note to that. And it says once again a magnitude of a 5.2 earthquake. Magnitude of a 5.2 earthquake in the San Diego shakes more the Southern California. It says the tremor epicenter was immediately south of the Eisner, if I pronounced that right, the fault zone, one of the busiest seismic zones in California, according to USGS. It says, because I believe it was first initially reported, at first it was a 6.0, but they brought it down to a 5.2. A magnitude of a 5.2 quake nearly Julian rattles most of Southern California after 10 a.m. Monday, prompting a brief evacuation in downtown San Diego, shaking cities as far as Oxnard, Palm Springs. A tremor of the epicenter 3 miles south of Julian, causing especially hard shaking there in the Ramona, San Diego counties estates, the Pine Valley, and Shalimaka Ranch State Park. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, it says 11:30 a.m. and it has produced 4 aftershocks in 3.0 and a 3.9 and a 4.0 as well too. Sequence of this kindly rarely leads to much large earthquakes. There were no immediate reports of widespread damage, but the California Highway Patrol received several parts of rock slidings around the region. So that was a 5.2 earthquake in that region of northeast of San Diego. And then you had this is from you had a total of 38 earthquakes from yesterday, all went from April the 13th, 2023, and April the 13th of yesterday, and all went to April the 14th today. So that brings up to a total of 38 earthquakes. And this is from the latest earthquakes from earthquake.usgs.gov. You had a 4.0 earthquake in Julian of California. That's most likely the aftershocks over there in San Diego. Because San Diego out here with that 5.2 earthquake. It says a 3.0 earthquake in San Antonio's Puerto Rico. 2.5 earthquake in Julian, California. 3.0 earthquake in Julian, California. 3.5 earthquake in Barlego, if I pronounced it right, Springs of California. 2.6 earthquake in Julia, California, and another 2.7 in Julian, California, another 2.8 earthquake in Julian, California, 2.8 earthquake in Julian, California, a 5.2 earthquake 5 kilometers south of Julian earthquake over there in the northeastern part of San Diego.
Yeah, so she can go home with it.
Oh, she is.
She's gonna buy something I can't lay on the floor from it. So she really gonna waste something on it. Oh. The dog got that. You seen that big mirror?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They probably gonna put it on the wall. I got a mirror that I put up. I can put it up there. Laid on the second floor, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a mirror, and then where they heat it,
yeah.
I guess I put it up.
Yeah, because I seen the FedEx truck out there. I had brought it in the hallway.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that mirror heavy.
Yeah, that mirror heavy.
Yeah. It's probably on mirror on the wall.
Right.
You can't do it on it though.
Yeah.
But the lady just came. She said they live over on Burley somewhere. She said up the street.
Mm.
Maybe something up here. I said, yeah, the mirror, yeah. Good you dress out of here, boy.
Yeah. Mm.
You gotta fix their house.
Yeah.
When they get in here and got this stuff, huh?
All right, then, man. Oh.
What you saying?
I said, all right, then. Oh.
Yeah, they know that.
And then you had a 3.9 earthquake in 1 kilometer of Calumet, if I pronounced that right, of Dominican Republic. 2.5 earthquake 10 kilometers east of northeast of Palhalaya, Hawaii. 3.0 earthquake 157 kilometers west of northwest of Aldock, Alaska. 2.6 earthquake 109 kilometers southeast of Sandpoint, Alaska. 4.9 earthquakes southern eastern Pacific rise. 2.5 earthquake 2 kilometers northwest of Osceola, Canada. 2.5 earthquake 52 kilometers west of northwest of Petula, California. 3.0 earthquake 17 kilometers west of southwest Johannesburg, California. You had a 2.6 earthquake 126 kilometers southeast of Sandpoint, Alaska. 4.2 earthquake 42 kilometers south of Petula, New Zealand. And so those was the latest rounds of earthquakes in diverse places as of April the 14th, 2025, this Monday afternoon. So I'm going to get back into that book of Luke 21, verse 11. And it reads once again, for edification's sake, Luke 21, verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence, and fearful sights and great signs should be from heaven. Right, so we're going to be seeing these increasing signs of great earthquakes in diverse places, and that's what we're seeing signs of that. And this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 2. Then thou shalt understand it is a very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which you made. Right, so the highest was the Heavenly Father Yahweh that you created heavens and the earth is going to visit this earth now somewhere ever, and especially with these earthquakes in diverse places. So we're going to be seeing the increasing significant amount and expanding of these high magnitude of these earthquakes in diverse places from the Heavenly Father Yahweh himself. 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and upwards, people of the world, Right, that's the key word: increasing earthquakes and increasing upwards. People, world as we see it in our world today. It's the book of Psalms 18 and verse 7. Yep, this is the book of Psalms 18 and verse 7. It says, "Then the earth shook and trembled, and the fountains, also the hills was moved, was shaken because it was wrath." Right, visitation from heaven followed with the earthquakes. This is Isaiah chapter 29, and matter of fact, Isaiah the 28th chapter. Then I'm gonna get to the next verse too. This is Isaiah chapter 28 verse 2. It says, "Behold, the power of Yahweh has a mighty and a strong one, which is a tempest of hell and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters, and they overflow and she cast to the earth with their hand." Right, because that's the hand of the Heavenly Father with his visitation on the planet Earth. Just like we've been seeing these tornadoes, storms, earthquakes, landslides, floodings, famines, pestilence, plagues, and etc. You name it, because that's the visitation from the Heavenly Father, Yahweh himself. Isaiah 29 verse 6, "Thou shalt be visit of Yahweh of hosts with thunder, right, increasing thunder, and with earthquake, right, increasing earthquake, great noise and storms and tempests and the flame of our fire." Right, these are heavy storms, heavy tornadoes, heavy floodings, landslides, and etc. So that's the visitation from the Heavenly Father, Yahweh himself. Let's get back to that Luke 21 verse 11, then I'm going to close it out. This is Luke 21 verse 11. "And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places." Right, increasing high magnitude of great earthquakes in diverse places. Just like I mentioned once again previously, I want to mention it once again. So California potentially is in for a increasing with big earthquake. Potentially might be a 7.0 or 8.0 or potential 9.0, as we've been seeing that from the meteorologists, weather expertise, as they've been mentioning this, for the past couple of years, and as recently as you're seeing that large earthquake over there in the northeast of San Diego. That was a 5.2 earthquake. Speaking the people that live around in that area in the counties of south, the northern part of northwestern part of San Diego, they said this is the largest earthquake they seen in a very long time. So that shows you that we're seeing potential increasing signs of a potential larger earthquake is about to hit, California. So that shows you a great significant sign right there that we're going to be seeing more increasing signs of great earthquakes in diverse places. I'm going to read it again. It says, "And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and frequent sights, great signs shall be from heaven." So with that, hopefully this sit down lesson was edifying of the latest of earthquakes in diverse places as April the 14th, 2025 on this Monday afternoon. So hopefully this was edifying. And with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Kakadash, Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim Wa'akwaf. Until next time, I will say Shalom.